Hey folks, so quick update. We're still waiting on parts and getting everything all set up, ready for the kit to show up. I think all we're down to now is the actual waiting on the kit and the short block from JPC. Last week, I believe it was on its way back from getting the sleeves put in it, and then it was going over to machine shop, and then I guess that would take about a week or two. So hopefully by the end of the month, we should have the JPC short block. I think that dude's good for 1500 horsepower or something like that, maybe a little bit more depending on what else we put into it, but definitely not going to use that number. We did get some cool parts in though, so let me flip this around. Instead of looking at me, look at some of this cool stuff. So we did get a shipment from Hellion. So we got, this is the box is, that's what it comes in. There's a separate box for the two turbos, and I've kind of separated the entire kit here, so it's all going to go to powder coat and the heat coating. And then, so here's the 6262 turbo. These turbos now are built by Hellion. I think they used to use Precision or whatever. I'm guessing this was nothing against Precision. I think this is probably a business model just to keep the cost in-house. I'll do the proverbial spin of the impeller wheel. It's got the surge ring in there and everything. It's already drilled for boost reference. I believe these are 82 AR housings. So very, very similar. The setup is going to be to the coupe, which also has 6262s on it. And the turbos honestly look about the same. Although this has a V-band connection on it. Well, actually I think maybe my other one does now after the upgrade. These are the headers, the turbo pipes. That's basically how they're going to sit in the car. Obviously not as an acute angle like that. What I'll probably end up doing is, and I'll probably get a picture of it, I'm going to go ahead and mount the turbos to this to make sure all the wastegate dumps all plug in, and there's no finagling needed, and all the seals sit flush. But the welds are quite good, even on the inside. Hopefully you can see in there. Pretty happy with the way these all look. I believe these are all going to be MIG welded. They're not TIGged, which is fine. They're all going to get it coated. And then they do a really good job as far as all the packing. Even to include, all the heat wrap for everything. Here are all your silicone for the intercooler, myriad of clamps, nice hardware package, all separated. Here's all the hot pipe sides. So, everything's even labeled, and all the critical. Sorry, let me back up a little bit. All the critical areas are all protected for shipping. And then there we go. So basically, let's see. So twin turbo passenger downpipe, right? So, and it comes with a USB piece or USB drive with all the instructions in it. Which helps, I'm sure. But it can only really go on one way. And then, here's the wastegate pipes. So this is kind of what I was wondering, how the wastegate and everything fits, and make sure all these seals all still line up, and make sure they're laying flat so there's no leaks. So I'll do a cold mock-up of that. And maybe just post pictures, or maybe do a quick video on that. And then they do give you This is the pipe that basically comes from the intercooler and then plugs into the what do you call it, the into the intake. I'm not sure if that's going to stay black or not. I'm still kind of playing around with the colors. I believe we're going to do all the hot stuff black and then wrap it with the the ceramic coat. And I'm thinking all the charge pipes for the intercooler are going to be silver, and I think I'm going to paint the turbo snail red. Get that coated red. And these are the hot ends here are already Cerakoted, so that's nice. There's all the intercooler piping. Just set that aside for right now, kind of separate everything. And then just like my car or the coupe, you get the exact same arrangement with the the Turbo Smart wastegates. 2 of them. The only difference that I'm seeing right now is are the blow-off valves. They're running 2, so I've got 2. One, I guess, one for each turbo, and the intercooler pipe has that, versus the single one that I have on the turbo coupe. And then just not really car related for the truck, but I did get my new lid for 2023, so my other one was expired. But anyway, so here are all the parts minus the short block. We're ready to go. Kit again from Factory 5 is I mean, I'd say probably by the end of the month, maybe mid next month. Other than that, that's about it. This was a long time coming. I'm really happy with the way the Hellion kit came out. Shout out to Palm Beach Performance and Wayne Presley from Very Cool Parts. Kind of the whole discussion getting us there. Startup tune, got to get that arranged. Probably be another collaboration effort between Palm Beach and Wayne Presley over at Very Cool Parts. Other than that, yeah, I'm real happy with it. More to follow. I'm going to drop my coder said he'll be open Monday, so I'm going to bring everything over to him. We'll come up with a plan, get everything prepped, and I'll shoot out another video, like I said, with the cold mock-up with all the pieces. Make sure we don't have to do any adjustment on that before we get them coated. Anyway, stay tuned. Hopefully in the next week or so we'll have more parts. Well, I don't know more parts, but more progress, and hopefully status on the short block. Really excited to see that thing come in. All right, talk to you after a while.